Hello, friends. Off the Menu Podcast, episode 86.
86.
I'm here with my brothers, my co-host, Tay.
Hello, everyone.
Moose.
Hello.
And a very special guest, long-awaited, sincerely Spaz.
Hello.
DJ, a seafood monger, event planner, go-getter, big stepper, you name it. Going crazy.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, guys. Episode 86, man.
See, that was great.
Thanks,
Did a
man.
good job. See,
Thanks,
I told
man.
you, I believed in you from the beginning.
Thank you. Thank you.
And then IT technical support in the back, Sifu Ying.
For the gunshots.
The enthusiasm in his IT technical support.
That's your freaking wife, dude.
Right now, she's my boss.
Fair enough.
It's true.
Fair enough.
It's true.
But is she your
We're
wife
all-
and your boss at the same?
Well, outside the door, she's my wife, but in here, I'm an employee off the menu, more about
Correct.
nothing.
Yeah.
When Midnight Strikes,
Yeah.
She just owns
She
everything,
just-
so I'm just here.
You're under the umbrella, yeah.
I'm an entity here, just as long as you guys. I'm equal with you guys.
He's a
actually.
cast member just like us.
Yeah,
I
just remember that.
100%.
ain't nothing different about it. Me and you are the same. Me and you are the same.
That's
well,
crazy.
You're 6'2".
Okay.
5'11" and a half, baby.
Almost there.
Almost there.
Put those
We're-
shoes on. Put those shoes on.
Yeah,
I love my height, okay?
Put your Timbs on.
I'm the perfect height. Put my Timbs
Yeah,
on.
those clot.
the clot Sims make you 6 foot.
Either way, I was cute either way, man. It's fine.
Well, yeah, of course.
Yeah, there you go.
We never said that.
Yeah, where we had this discussion.
What?
Where the height difference between a hot Asian and the just a cute Asian is.
Did we have this
Yeah,
conversation?
the cute Asians,
Oh, we
men
did,
about
we
5'8".
Yeah.
We're the almost
So you guys are
hot.
cute.
No, we're almost hot at 6
Yeah.
foot. And he called you hot, that's why.
I don't lie. I don't
Just so
lie.
you know, after the argument, before the argument, he was still calling you hot.
Yeah, I know.
Here's the thing about the whole argument. I was very nice to you all day.
What are you?
I'm not gonna get back to it, but I'm just gonna say that.
He's J. Coleing right now.
I'm going to J. Cole
Moose
right
is
now.
nice to me all the time. I don't know what he's saying. It wasn't just specifically yesterday.
Yeah.
But anyways.
Harvey's not
Right.
fat.
Harvey's not fat. He calls my dog fat. And he's not.
Damn.
That's messed up to bring the child into it.
You brought my mother.
no,
No, this is why I brought up your mother, okay? Just
Because I called
you
you a
called me
boy.
a boy.
I know. You said it already. Okay.
Call me
I
a
get it.
boy and it hurt my feelings,
Okay,
bro.
okay, fair enough. Okay.
Either way, I couldn't. I lost
see,
sleep.
we're CEO's tired of it. We're gotta go
All
to
right,
the
yeah,
next.
yeah. Anyways, Off the Menu Podcast, episode 86. We have a long-awaited guest, Spaz. Thank you so much for joining
Thanks
us.
for having me.
Thank you so much.
This
Happy to be
is
here.
she's. You're the most requested guest on here.
Really?
Was she really?
Yeah.
I don't even have our profile, so I don't
No,
know.
it's just the
That's
most requested
crazy.
along your peers, along like fans
Yeah.
of yours, like people that know you. They're always like, when are you guys gonna have Spaz on? When are you gonna have DJ Spaz
Wow.
on? And then I was like, we're trying. Trust us, we're trying.
This is like 5, 6
dope.
months in the work. I
That's-
promise you. Yeah.
Even like we were at my cousin's wedding and then we had Concise there. And you know, he's in Texas, but the first thing he said is like, yo, why haven't you guys had Spaz on? I'm like, don't worry, we're working on it.
Oh my God, he's a great guy. Love him.
Yeah.
He's dope.
City loves you. as
City
you can
does
tell,
love you.
You know, so
Yeah, I just hit him up right now. I'm like, I hope you come back this summer because I had him on for a party that I did last year. So hopefully he's around this summer.
there we
Yeah, we're working
Dope.
on getting him on too. So
some deep cuts.
whenever he gets out here, he's doing everything for the city first.
Dope.
Yeah. Why did he move? When did he move to Texas?
He moved to Texas to do his rug.
Oh, you told me
business.
that. You
So-
did.
They're
you
killing
did.
it out
Dude,
there.
Yeah, you did.
Damn.
Are they really?
Dude,
thriving.
it's crazy how
Wow.
far.
Because he made that Smurf rug, right? That's
Yeah.
when he did that little giveaway.
So he started
crazy.
doing a bunch, and then
Yeah.
he started doing more. But now he does
Yeah,
a
yeah.
wine night, and you come in and learn how to make rugs.
Oh,
That's so cool.
fire.
Yeah, so
So
they go
sick.
out.
That's so
You can go in there
smart.
as long as you have your design in
That's so
mind, then
smart.
you can go do it, and then you can just drink and have
I
fun.
wish he did that here.
That's
I would go.
That's crazy.
He should.
They should branch off here.
Yeah, that's
you know?
crazy.
Just do a little fun spot.
Tell him to tell
Utah.
Bo. Okay, Bo not gonna do that. Bo not gonna do that.
I'm gonna bring it up. I'm like, yo, let's work on something.
But I'm thinking about a rug and you have wine. I'm spilling.
On the rug.
On
Well,
the
it's
rug.
On the
up,
rug.
so
Still.
no, it's away.
Still.
It
So
is.
you actually back up, and you can't drink near your rug.
Oh.
So
Smart.
it's from a view. Where
Dummy.
you
They
can
pay
drink.
for that nice material
Yeah.
for you to
Yeah,
use.
dummy proof.
That's gonna be yours anyways. You're paying for it.
True.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be like. Now it's a story you gonna
It's
tell.
art.
It's art. Why'd you make it all white? Check it out.
It's like, why'd you duct tape the banana to it? And then you throw the wine at it. It's just you take off the
Dude,
banana.
that's beautiful. That's beautiful.
Okay, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and get to the episode. We'll start off with the question: who are you and what do you do?
I'm Spaz. First of all, I'm a DJ. event planner. I guess I'm a creative director sometimes. And I do have a day job, which I'm a seafood monger, you could say.
I love that.
Should be
Sling that
having
seafood.
caviar and shit.
Caviar,
Yeah.
Sling and caviar, yep.
Yes,
That's me.
it's crazy.
I do that.
sushi wholesale.
Who?
do.
Yeah.
Do you slang to the?
Wrong word.
Sling.
Do you slang
Like a
to the
fish.
businesses in Utah? That's what it is. So you're just like the middleman of it all, and you can connect.
Yeah,
them?
yeah. So we sell to Cisco Intermountain and like Nicholas.
Oh, okay, so
Company.
Yeah, okay.
So, and then we also do direct sales to restaurants as well. We do like resorts up in Park City, all those restaurants up there as well as just different areas
Yeah.
in general. So
okay.
it's
Who
cool.
has the best seafood here in Utah?
Ooh, that's a great question.
You talking about like restaurant?
Yeah,
Man.
I'm just asking because I can't.
I don't want to
can't
give
eat
anyone
it.
free
I was
promo
about to
like
say,
that.
I can't eat
I
it.
don't wanna- no free ads.
Yeah, come on.
No free ads.
You could tell us off air because I need to know.
Yeah,
You
he
can
needs
you
to.
can beep it. Oh wait, you don't know where it's at, do you?
No, I know where it's at. Gunshots.
No, I'll give it to Takashi. Takashi, he
yeah.
works with multiple different vendors, and he knows what's good.
Okay. Yeah.
Tasha's
There we go.
good.
Takashi, yeah.
I'm trying to think of Takashi.
It's on.
Sushi.
It's right next to Market Street.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
They
yeah.
they have the
I
post
work right
next
next
to
to
them
Market
as
Street.
well.
Yeah, you work. Yeah, you work right there.
It's like
Yeah.
between Melting Pot and Market Street, right in the middle.
Oh, really?
know exactly.
On that street, like
Yeah, yeah,
literally
yeah.
that little
Yeah.
block. Okay,
Mhm. You'd know exactly
Okay,
if you saw
okay,
it.
Okay,
Damn.
okay. Yeah.
Bar Nam is really good too. That's one of my
Nam
favorite
is
spots.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There we
my
go.
sister used
It's
to
a
live
cool
by
little
there.
spot.
There we go. Have you always been like a foodie or like a seafood?
No, actually, because of my job, like I got into it, got educated on different stuff, and now I'm like, okay, what do I want to try next and stuff like that. So
Okay, yeah.
It's nice to hear. Do you like shellfish or do you prefer sushi, like as in the fish? Is it just the same for you?
I like it all.
Okay.
I'm more of a seafood than meat person for
Okay.
sure. So
Okay.
Okay.
yeah, not big on salmon, but
Oh, him too.
Salmon?
I'm over it honestly.
Oh,
I'm kind of sick of salmon.
please do not.
Wait,
Sorry.
what?
That was-
Did you get sick
Scrap.
from salmon or something?
No, well, yeah. Technically,
yeah?
essentially,
On my birthday.
Essentially, yes.
Either way, to make it a quick story,
There we go. Go ahead.
Where did you eat?
No, you didn't. No.
it was a fighting game, and then there's this guy. He has the bear that has a salmon, and then I got hit with the special attack. It's terrible. Listen to episode 85, and you'll know exactly what I'm
Tekken
talking
8,
about.
he's fighting Tay. Tay's a bear. The bear has a salmon, and Tay whooped him with the salmon, basically.
Okay, I was not expecting that.
But anytime now someone brings up salmon, or if I walk through the grocery store, I'm sending him a picture.
Oh my
Just to
god.
remind him.
He said, I'm not a fan of salmon. He said, he's not either. And I had to think about it for
He
a
had to
second.
think about it. He's like, "Wait, I like salmon."
I was literally thinking about food, and this is the bane of my existence. I'm so
It
sorry.
will
Trauma.
Be. It is going to be trauma.
It's gonna be
PTSD.
there. It's gonna be there.
Yeah.
For sure.
Now,
Oh, my gosh.
I'm sorry
now
to hear that.
to get to the music,
Yeah.
I am very curious. Where does the name Spaz come from?
I've been Spaz since I was maybe 12.
Oh.
Oh,
You know?
okay.
Yeah, I've had that name for a while. It wasn't like I got into DJing and then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna call myself Spaz. I grew up really into art since I was a kid. I think I was like the creative one of the family, and I was really into graffiti at a very young age for some reason. I don't really know why, but definitely was into like that type of art. And I just remember like tagging my name, my government name, on like a black book that everyone would swap around with each other. I don't know if you guys ever heard of
Yeah.
black books, but
Yeah.
then someone was like, you can't be tagging your name, like you might get in trouble, you know.
Yeah. You're vetting yourself out. Yeah.
Yeah, not that I was like tagging up walls or anything like that, but still like black books, would get taken away, and people would get involved. And I went home one day and I asked my sister like, yo, can you give me a name, because I can't be writing my government name on black books. And I just remember being in the kitchen and she's like, what about Spaz? I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm young, I really don't care. And then Spaz just stuck since then. So I've been Spaz since I could remember.
Wow.
That's tight.
Are you the
Yeah.
youngest sibling? Are you middle? Or are you
I'm the youngest girl.
youngest girl? Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I have a younger brother and then 2 older sisters. But yeah, because of my sister, I've been Spaz.
That's cool because like a lot of people like, especially in the art world or like when they're doing graffiti, their names do stick with them for life.
Oh
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's cool to hear that you've had that name since 12. I've gone through like 4 different graffiti names before sticking with one.
Really?
And I used to go by
He used to tag.
yeah, I used to be like Spock, and then my hand like I used to
Damn.
throw up like this.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I can't.
You can't do that?
I can't do that shit, bro.
Well, you're not one of us.
can't do that.
He's not like us.
Oh,
What the hell?
Not like us.
How many times I've heard that this weekend? Oh my god!
That's what happens though. That's like the summer heater, you know. That's everyone knew that when they first heard it. It wasn't just a good diss song, or it wasn't even just a diss song to listen to. It was just
He's
a
trying to
good
make a
song
banger?
to be like,
Yeah.
he could make a banger.
What?
Yeah, see,
That's my favorite part.
I'm telling you, we went to California. Every Tesla was playing it.
Specifically Tesla.
But yeah, because that's all you see in California.
That's
is
ridiculous.
Teslas. But yeah, and then we went to an event, and I think Adrian Purr played that song 3 times because it was just so
Seriously?
fire. He was like, yo, we need to play this again. Hold on.
Oh my gosh!
So it's like the California anthem this year.
Yeah, when it first came out, I think I've never gotten like a song requested so many times in one night.
Really?
Wow.
I think like 4 or 5 times. I'm like, yo, I just played that. They're like, I wasn't here. Play it again. Play it again.
Oh god!
I'm like, okay.
It doesn't
I
even
fuck with it.
sound like a song you would have to request. It's like, I know
It's just gonna be played.
It's gonna be played.
Yeah,
but
I'm like,
yeah.
I just played that 30 minutes ago. Give me a sec. I'll get there again.
I mean, like with that being said, what are the most? I don't want to say annoying because once again, it's what you signed up for as a DJ. But like, what are the most like hard things to deal with when dealing with people when you're DJing or like what you have to go?
I mean,
through?
definitely, like, I don't mind requests if they
Yeah.
like fit, you know, or if
Yeah.
I know like that they're gonna do the job.
Yeah.
But if it's like a dumb request, I'm like, oh, come on, like, really?
it's like 1,000 miles, but you just play Not Like Us. Right? It's like Vanessa Carlton. And you're like,
Yeah,
what are
the-
you doing? They're ruining the BPM right now.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
BP, yeah. Okay.
No.
Well, you just-
I
that's-
think it just has
I
to
know.
flow, you know. Like
Yeah.
I'll play whatever. I'm pretty open with music, and
Mm-hmm.
I'll take a request if it's good.
Yeah.
Like I said, but
We're at the club, Sexy Love, or So Sexy by Neo. Sexy Love. Never mind. Sexy
No.
Love. That's right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was so random.
I don't know why I thought about it. I was like, what would I request?
yeah.
There we go.
But honestly, I don't get too many requests.
Yeah.
I think I'm.
I feel like you as a DJ, I got to see you perform over at the Local Disorder, and I was just loving the whole set already. Like from the start until like when I was getting ready to leave, I was like in the front, like just recording and like taking pictures and everything. And I was like, this is fucking dope. Like it's been a while since I've like been able to sit in front of a DJ and be like, this is stuff that I want to listen to.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. So
Oh yeah.
and I grew up with Bo, so like that was like my bane of my existence with him was just like watching him do sets in the basement
yeah.
every day.
Freaking-
You know, we would just be sitting there, and so it kind of brought me back to when we were like teenagers, listening to the music he was doing to when you were doing it on stage. I was like, this is dope. Like
Yeah.
the things you're doing, and I get why everyone now is like, Spaz is that person. Spaz is the one in the city right now. You know.
It's crazy because it was pretty. I don't want to say it was pretty generic, but a lot of DJs like at the clubs and stuff like it's pretty generic music at the end of the day. But as of lately, people are getting their bag. Like in general, like people like there's different sounds that are coming. Like house music's getting popular. There's a bunch of techno. Like there's a bunch of different waves. Like what would you say your favorite music is to play?
Oh, that's hard. I feel like I've been getting that question a lot lately just because I've been playing in so many different rooms, you know?
Yep.
I've done like the Latin parties. I've done, you know, like the house sets. I've done hip hop parties. I do my own R&B nights. So it's hard. I guess it just like depends on the day, you know, on
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
vibe that time.
Yeah.
'Cause it's really hard for me to stick to one genre just because I love it all, you know?
Which makes sense. Even with me, like listening to music, you're not going to listen to the same genre every day.
I can't. Yeah, I
yeah,
can't either.
totally makes sense.
Yeah. Because even when we asked Rock Clips that question,
Yeah.
he couldn't even answer it.
couldn't answer
He
it?
was like, no, as a DJ, you listen to everything.
You have
and
to,
it's hard
yeah.
to pick like specific genres or songs to like listen to all the time because they're consistently listening to new stuff and bringing in, I think it's part of their weaponry. Like they're bringing in new
That bag.
music and then also having the music they had before and then trying to play it all together. I
Yeah.
think that's the way they look at it.
Do you have
Yeah.
anything specific like right now? Or you've been enjoying at least that you've been playing? That Cash Copain.
I don't know, I'm really into house right now. House,
Yeah.
like just house vibes. But you know, I'm big on SoundCloud, so I'll find like some dope like R&B house edits,
There you
like house hip hop house edits, like
Yeah.
stuff like that because I love house, but I love hip hop. So I love that mix. And like, if I were ever to produce music, I would like try to go that route.
That line.
Some Frank Ocean stuff.
Yeah. Arm Bounce is gonna be back. Promise you.
Arm Bounce.
That
Ooh,
K-Tronada
yeah.
vibe, obviously.
Yeah.
K-Tronada is, a big inspiration for me. So
There we go.
definitely that type of vibe.
Would you say he's your favorite DJ of all time?
Whoa.
I mean, DJ, I wouldn't say DJ, but producer. Yeah,
Producer, yeah, sorry,
definitely.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, I guess DJ has a whole different definition to it.
Yeah.
I mean, there's so many different types of DJs too. So
Yeah.
it's hard to put him in that pocket.
Because
Yeah,
he's more
as
than,
a-
he's more than
It's
more
true.
than that.
As of
essentially.
like,
Yeah.
as of like the recent years, before like when he was doing like the boiler room type stuff and everything, like that's when he was like DJing and like,
sure.
but then also
Yeah.
in introducing his sound.
Yeah.
So, like everyone knows a K-Tronada sound,
K-Tron-
right? And that's
True.
right. He's been like killing it over the last like 3 years for sure
Yeah,
with
yeah.
all his new stuff.
Oh
been
yeah,
nice.
he's about to drop this Friday, which I'm so excited
Yeah.
for. 'cause-
Yeah, June 7th. Yeah,
Yep.
he's been hot since like 2019. I feel
Yeah.
like. Yeah.
Yeah, ever since I seen that boiler room, I'm like, what the
We all
yeah.
and we all know
All
the
of us.
boiler
I love
room.
this so
We
much.
all know which
have that
one.
playing at parties, dude.
Yeah,
Oh, so
literally.
good.
Yeah.
I was like, I
Oh,
need
yeah.
I
Never
need
get
that
sick of
girl
it.
for if I ever became a DJ and had that set. There's that one girl.
That girl just
She's
stands
oh
like-
yeah,
She just fucking.
She's just smiling.
It's true.
And then you got the other guy on the other side sweating, and then you got the other girl sweating. I know.
and then there's this one creepy guy just bothering the girl. I'm like, oh my god,
He's in her
that's so
ear.
embarrassing.
It's like I thought we were the only people watching in that video. We're like, what's up with that guy?
That's what makes it so great. That
Yeah.
video, like,
There's so much
I love
going
that.
on in one like little area too, which
So
is
ridiculous.
That was like the first time I watched the boiler room, and then like, wow, you can actually like visualize the crowd because usually you
Yeah,
see
yeah.
a boiler room, you're like,
like-
it's dark and like everyone's like a silhouette.
they're
But
just
that
so
one-
big now.
Yeah,
It is very big now.
Like, imagine just being in that room and saying, "Oh yeah, I was in that boiler room." Like, that's amazing.
yeah.
I wonder how many
know.
people are in there.
I'd be looking up their website and seeing like their tickets and stuff like that. Damn, them bitches.
Yeah, yeah.
And the
Hell
but the thing
yeah,
is, like,
I feel that.
they're like out of the country. Like they're in
Uh-huh.
Australia, UK. Like they're all in Europe. Like they're
Yeah.
overseas, dude. So it's so hard. Makes me
Yeah,
mad.
it's very. They get every so often they come to the U.S. They always do like Vegas and L.A. or New York shows.
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
where they
of
mainly
course,
do it.
of
Yeah.
Yeah, I went to a
Yeah.
couple in New York. They're
Oh
dope.
really?
Yeah.
You went to a couple boiler rooms in New York.
Yeah. One was outside, and then another one was inside. I forgot who was headlining. I remember seeing Young M.A. for sure.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? Young Ma?
Young Ma, yeah. That was kind of dope to see her in Brooklyn. That was crazy.
She was just there.
I can't remember. Oh my god. But it was good. It was dope.
Yeah.
But it was just so big. It was like, you think boiler room, you think like a small room, but no, it was
Really?
a huge venue. Yeah.
Yeah,
Because back
it's-
then, like it was tiny room, up
Yeah.
close, personal, intimate, like just sweaty bodies everywhere, just fucking.
Yeah, I've been to like a few selection shows, so that's as far
Yeah,
as like
see.
I've done those. But those selection
Yeah.
ones are like pretty dope too. So it's pretty cool to see what you can do and the crowds you can bring with music.
They had selection at Coachella 2 years ago
Mm-hmm.
at the I can't remember what that stage was, but yeah, I remember that. That shit was fire. If you had to choose like to perform anywhere or for anybody in a sense, like a festival or like boiler and whatever, what would you?
I would definitely love to work with Selection.
Okay.
Actually. They're also a big inspiration. So a Selection party would be dope. A link up with Andre Power. He's also part of
Oh
Selection.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I guess
Fire.
it's kind of that same pocket. Trying to think. I guess that would be like my main vibe.
Yeah. Yeah.
So when
Makes sense.
When did you actually start getting into DJing?
It was actually during COVID. And I didn't really plan to be a DJ like that, honestly.
Yeah.
You know, it was more for fun. I think growing up, like my high school days, I would definitely always like throw parties and stuff like that.
Damn, you're cool as fuck.
That's where the event planner came in.
What's
Her
funny-
name's Spaz.
You know what's funny? A kid I went to high school with was going to her fucking house parties, and that's how they fucking met. That's so funny. to
Yeah,
me.
That's
and
tight.
we're
And
good
he's-
friends now.
And he's literally 1 year younger than me, so it's like
Yeah.
he was a baby when he was going there.
He's like sneaking his way in.
Yeah, it was,
Damn.
I don't know what was going on, but
Yeah, I lived in downtown, so like, you know, people love to come over to my place or like pregame for concerts, things like that.
Yeah.
Even though we weren't 21 yet, you know, there was a lot of concerts and stuff that we'd always go to. But yeah, I would just love to throw my own parties. I wasn't necessarily trying to get lit, but just getting people together, you know,
Yeah.
just inviting people over. And I think that just stuck with me because obviously I'm still doing it.
Yeah, that's so fun.
And then so in COVID, you started just messing around with DJing stuff,
Yeah.
and then
During COVID, I just wanted to pick up a new skill, I guess. I wanted to learn something new. I was always creative growing up, like I said. I was into photography at some point. I was into drawing. And then one day I just bought a little controller, and I would just practice in my room. And then, slowly things got better after COVID. I would still throw parties, and I would just DJ my own parties. And once COVID ended, I went out with a couple friends, and one of my friends was like, "Oh, she's a DJ." I had just released like my first mix, and he was like hyping me up and stuff. And the owner of Alibi, he was like, "Oh, well, why don't you DJ here?" Like, "Oh, okay, I'll do it." Like, I wasn't really ready, but like, why not, And it worked out. And then ever since then, I kind of just been nonstop.
That's crazy. So the timeline, you started DJing in 2019. Is that correct?
2020.
2020?
Yeah, COVID.
2020.
Like
Yeah,
2020?
that time frame is not long at all.
4
That's
years.
so crazy.
No, she told me that she hasn't been DJing that long either. And it's
Yeah.
like, you may not feel like it's been that long, but like you have been running these cities for a minute.
Yeah.
Like I feel like a lot of people
Yeah,
have recognized
I've been fortunate enough to, be able to work with different people, like I said, different venues, and just doing my thing. And, people actually coming out to see me, which
Yeah.
means a lot.
Yeah.
So you started, and then it started getting momentum. That you at that time were like, I can take this seriously, and like I can actually do this, and then things just transpired.
Yeah, so when I did my first gig, I didn't even expect to get paid. I didn't ask or anything. I'm just like, all right, yeah, like I'll do it. And once I got that first check, I'm like, wow, like I could keep doing this. Like this is like a side hustle.
Yeah.
And I fell in love with it more and more and more. Started meeting so many people, and now I'm here doing my own parties. Trying to just grow as my own brand, and it's been working.
Yeah, that's amazing how like you can just take something that is just a hobby and then make it as something like, oh, this is like something that I can do for fun, and make it and still enjoy it throughout the time, and be like, yo, I can also make money out of this.
Did you meet anybody prior to you being like a DJ, or did you just do this on a whim because this is what you want to do, or like?
Just because I wanted to do it. Honestly, I didn't have any like DJ friends, producer friends, really. So it's not like I was necessarily, following someone's footsteps or anything like that. It was kind of just like my own thing. And then I did link up with Bangarang early. He helped me.
Damn.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He taught me a few things, and YouTube, honestly, shout out YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube University.
We've
YouTube
all,
University.
we've all learned things on YouTube.
Yeah.
And yeah, I've just been consistent with what I do. So
Honestly, yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah, it's been a crazy run. So recently, are you planning anything? I mean, let's actually talk about this past weekend, because that was a pretty crazy.
I just recovered.
hectic weekend for you for Pride Month, and tell us about like what you had going on, because I understand that you did a couple events, right, and then one pretty big one.
Yeah, well, I mean, Pride is always so crazy.
Yeah.
Like, it's just so different in the city. The energy, like, people are out
Yeah, it's
that
so
you
live.
usually
That's
don't even
exactly what he
see.
said.
Yeah,
It just doesn't even feel like Salt Lake City. And there's so much going on. But yeah, so I threw Frequency with Urban Lounge. I had some really dope DJs on the lineup. It was a sold out, my first sold out show at Urban Lounge.
Wow, congratulations.
Nice.
Yeah.
awesome.
It was amazing. It was so fun. It was like 90% women and like 10% guys.
Really?
Yeah.
Whoa. That's fucking
And which I've never seen that, you know.
Yeah.
Uh-huh,
Usually
yeah.
it's like more
The
guys
other way
than-
around.
Yeah, yeah.
Should have been there. I'm kidding.
No, it was great energy, great vibes. Everyone had a great time. I definitely had a great time. I went home and I'm like, wow, that was a dope night.
Yeah, sold out. You had, what was it, Sauvignon Mommy and Cindy.
Yeah, Sin
Oh.
and,
Cindy Cole, yeah, Peter's cousin.
and Vibra.
Mm.
Vibra
And
too.
Vibra, yeah.
Vibra's killing it.
Was it like a house night for everybody, or what music were you guys playing?
Yeah. No, I told everyone, like, just do
Told
your
everyone?
own thing, you know.
Yeah.
Whenever I throw parties, I try to tell the DJs, you know, just play whatever you want, you know, like what you're known for, and it's like techno, house, a little bit of baile funk,
Oh wow.
a little bit of different stuff.
Techno
So-
house is so fun to me. Yeah, I love.
You love the
Yeah, I know.
dance. though.
Everyone was going hard
Yeah.
for sure. I'm about to drop a recap tomorrow, so you
Oh,
can
really?
be
Yeah,
able
we
to
gotta
check
check
that
it
out.
out.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, I just like the energy that the city's been having lately. You know, even before Pride Month, everything like the nightlife was just getting back to where it was. 'Cause, winter, right when it rolls out, and then everyone's back into things like getting
Outside.
into trying to get outside, trying to get to everything. And like Pride Month in June, like that's just a kickoff. Like summer's here.
No, the city was
true.
live, like the most live I've seen it since like All Star Week. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like that was the most
Wow.
people I've seen outside, like during the day type beat. Like
Yeah. Yeah,
dude,
yeah.
the whole weekend, bro. It was just bodies. Like
Yeah.
Green,
That is so
Green Pig
crazy.
did some crazy shit.
Yeah.
Bro. Green Pig had a whole block closed off for them, and they were
That
playing
totally
some.
makes sense.
They were playing some house music. It was pretty fire. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
It was pretty fire.
Yeah, when I asked my sister what she's doing, she's like, "Well, no, I can't go to the parents' house this week. It's Pride." So she's like, "I'm gonna be up for 48 hours."
I saw her at Alibi actually.
Yeah, doesn't surprise me.
on
She loves
Saturday, I
Alibi.
believe. I think it was Saturday.
She's like, she goes out though.
yeah, Mel's
I,
outside. Yeah,
I stay myself home. We're at the farmers market.
yeah.
Yeah.
So that was Friday night, right? Frequency.
that was Saturday.
Saturday.
Friday I took it easy. I just went to a
Okay.
concert. Saturday that was Frequency, and then on Sunday through Lovers Patio Party at Twist,
Yep.
which was a completely different vibe. More hip hop, R&B stuff
Yeah.
like that, and completely different crowd, but still was a vibe. It was dope.
Yeah.
Have you always liked working like the nightlife? Because it's like a totally different mindset when you're working during that time. Have you always enjoyed it? Or do you even enjoy it?
I do. I mean, I get burnt out for sure. Sometimes I'm like, oh, do I really need to do this? But I just get like joy from completing, a long night.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
That was Sunday night. for
You
her.
that's probably like
a long weekend.
that's like your version of ours. Like you go out and do this, and you're like, oh, I'm fully recharged back again. Like we talk about it on the podcast. Like sometimes we get burnt out when Monday comes around, Tuesday comes around. We got to shoot a podcast, and then we have guests on. Sometimes you don't want to be social, and that's I
Yeah.
think the biggest thing. But then we work where we have to be social, right? And so for you, it's like you got to be social at night, which is totally
It's totally different.
That's a
It is.
totally different that's a totally different bag that you have to get into.
Yeah.
So props to you for being able to like transition into that, because that's like going in like DJs when they're DJing or coming up, they're like they know they want to do this. Like yours was just like, oh yeah, I do it for fun. I made my mix, and then they're like, hey, let's throw you into the fire and let's see what you can do.
Yeah, basically. I didn't know what I was, signing myself up for, but I've definitely been learning more and more. I'm learning how to, balance my self-care time, my alone time. Sometimes I just want to be on Do Not Disturb and just ignore everybody's calls, And I'm sorry to the homies, but I'm good. I'm probably just sleeping or just recovering, but I'm definitely trying to find that balance.
Yeah.
What do you do when you're not working and doing DJing? Like, what do you do to take care of yourself, like you said?
I just love to chill at home with my cat.
Nice.
Let my cat chill on my chest. Yeah,
Having a pet is so nice. It just brings light into the home.
God.
really
It's-
does.
Yeah, yeah.
Keeps that
'cause
warm home or that house warm for you.
It does. It does. And they're just like, oh, stoked to
Come
see
and
it.
greet. Yeah.
Yeah, or cats just like to cuddle.
Yeah.
dude.
It's,
so
it's
nice.
very therapeutic for sure. I'll just clean the crib, chill, listen to music, turn on the candles, and just try to relax.
Yeah.
Get ready for the next thing.
Are you you've recently been traveling a little bit, right? You went to Arizona a couple months
Yeah,
ago,
that,
right?
that was actually like my first out of state.
Really?
I did a Saturday more open format, and then Sunday love language,
Yep.
which was pretty crazy. I mean, Arizona, there's so many people out there.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Really? I mean,
yeah.
of course there
a
is,
lot.
but
It was Tucson, Arizona.
Yep.
Oh, college.
Okay.
College town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lots of Latinos for
Yeah.
sure.
Really?
You
Okay.
know,
Yeah.
when I played on Saturday, I definitely played, mostly Latin music. Good mix of hip hop for sure, but the crowd was mostly Latino.
Yeah. Are you planning on traveling anywhere anytime soon, or is that?
I hope so. I'm still trying to work on like my portfolio, my brand and stuff, and eventually reach out to other people. out of state.
to come here.
Yeah, I
And-
think I've been lucky enough to connect with people out of state. I've been wanting to also bring other DJs from out of state into here and then kind of work together. So hopefully again soon.
Yeah, that Sasha Marie when she came out, she was fire. At Drift
yeah.
Lounge.
Yeah, that was another sold out one. That was an amazing night.
You, Enzo. Who else? Was it just you, Enzo?
And Sasha.
That was it. It was just you three. Oh shit!
Yeah, it was just us.
Oh, it's amazing. That shit was lit. Sasha Marie's mix that night was insane to me.
Yeah.
She played some shit that nobody ever heard. She got like deep cuts, and I was like,
Yeah, you're usually the one with the deep cuts.
yeah. And I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, you know music like crazy. Yeah.
I love music, bro. It's a beautiful. I don't know, man.
He was even showing us Thai rap music that was ridiculous. It's so crazy.
It's not ridiculous.
It's not-
We're preparing ourselves because
It's ridiculously good. Yeah, that's the thing.
Oh,
That's what-
I wouldn't say ridiculous good, but it's good. It's
It's
good
good.
for like
I mean,
where it's from.
Yeah, where it's from. Because I know I've listened to Thai
Where it's
music
from.
my
No disrespect, but like
entire
Yeah.
life. You know,
no,
my-
yeah, it's no disrespect to it, but we know they ain't trapping like that out there.
I know, but
They're
it's
not, yeah.
it's an evolution of
Yeah,
like
yeah,
their
yeah.
music. You
it's
know,
like it just
Now I gotta hear this because I mean I know of like what's his name, Thai Boy Digital, I think. Yeah.
It's like that. It's almost
Yeah,
like
okay.
that. It's almost like that. Yeah, they're just like they're Southeast Asians. Think about Migos, but Asians, and they're speaking.
it's like
their
Higher
language, you know?
Brothers, but Thai.
Higher Brothers.
Higher Brothers is a Chinese
Hi
guys.
Brothers is a group
88,
from Chengdu,
yeah.
but they were signed to 88 Rising.
Yes.
Really?
And then they were doing the Chinese
Oh,
rap.
dude, he
but,
doesn't-
no, but nobody knows that
He
because they
doesn't
don't
know
really do anything.
7-Eleven. I thought
No.
because he just was. He's been around.
That's
so
the best
long.
Christmas song ever.
Best Christmas song.
7-Eleven?
But it's not even about Christmas.
Higher Brothers, 7-Eleven.
It's so crazy. Every time I think about that song, I think about Christmas because they're
Why?
it was
It's in winter.
It was in winter.
Okay.
It had come out, and there was a Christmas tree behind us. It was at our house, at the old house, and then
True.
every time we played it, though, it was like, man, this feels like Christmas. This is what Christmas does.
7-Eleven. It was a beautiful time. It was a beautiful time.
No, but that was the same era, like 2016 and 2017.
yeah.
Like that's when like music started getting fun again. And so like
Yeah.
88 Rising was coming on the rise.
2016, I would say, was like the
That's where everything was
It
like,
was the same time frame.
yeah.
Yeah, 2016, 2017.
Because like 2016 led into the future years, and then everyone started getting washed out a little. But we had Uzi, we had Yachty, we had everyone
That was
coming
16,
up.
yeah.
Yes,
Lil
and then
Pump.
and then we had and then we have what did Ye drop? St. Pablo.
Yeah, he
brought
let
the
Life of Pablo. That was
Life of
2017.
Pablo.
Yep,
See,
yep,
so
yep.
that's what I'm saying. Going into the years, like after, like music was so fun, and then it kind of like slowed down a little, and then it started picking back up. I think COVID hit, and that's when music was like, okay, it was like I'm listening to the same stuff because like I'm at home, but everyone started going back on tours.
And
everyone had a reason to
coming
work
back
again.
again.
And
Yeah.
now, right now, music is like in a beautiful state.
music is in a great spot right now. I feel not like probably not for artists and DJs because they have been having issues of getting paid, which I'm sorry for.
Yeah, okay. When
I'm
you talk
sorry
about that, for sure.
I'm sorry for that. But as in music, as a consumer, oh my god, so much DJ
Yeah.
wise, artist
Everything,
wise,
every genre.
yeah,
Because 21 Pilots came out. I don't know if anybody's a fan, but I'm a big fan now. Billie Eilish. I never listened to Billie
tape is
Eilish.
actually really
Same.
good.
I've been stuck on.
But
Billie
then
Eilish.
Birds
I'm
of a
like, wow.
Feather, repeat right now. I'm like, dude,
It's a vibe.
it's a
Yeah,
vibe.
her
So
tape is really good.
I don't know. It's like different music come out. People feel like they're not have to be a part of the status quo as
no,
much.
yeah,
You
yeah.
know, just do what you want.
yeah.
$1 Million Baby, like that shit is crazy. But I was like, that used to be back in the day. That used to be like a deep cut.
Yeah,
You know?
Well, he's dropping another song. He did the same thing. He
Yeah.
This
did-
Friday, I
He
think.
did another snippet. It's like this. Oh my god, he's going on a crazy run.
Yeah, when I heard it and I heard it was like on top. I'm like, damn, really? Like
Yeah,
people really fucking with this. But it's
It
cool.
was crazy because Pete showed
different.
me, and I was like, I like this.
it's so funny because he posted on his story. This was like 3-4 weeks ago, and it has "Not Like Us" and like "Family Matters" right here, and his song is second, and he just goes,
And it's crazy because he dropped that
Yeah.
during the whole beef, and for everyone that was making music during the
Yeah.
beef was like,
I'm not
this
dropping
sucks,
shit."
dude.
Yeah.
It's not fun for
Yeah,
us,
we're not
dude.
dropping
What are you
shit."
guys doing? And then $1 Million Baby right there, number 2, just sitting there chilling, you know.
"It's funny as hell."
He's like, I made it.
He's like, I got caught in the crossfire, but it was like the perfect me getting in there.
Yeah. Definitely helped.
Tommy
Yeah.
Richmond, man. Yeah, he went on tour with. You saw him, didn't you?
I didn't.
You didn't see him before Brent. Oh damn. I don't know. He was.
Did he open for Brent? I mean,
Yeah.
I saw Brent in Oakland, but I didn't know he was
He didn't
opening.
open.
was opener.
I don't think he opened for Brent in Oakland.
Okay, but he was open. He was
Yeah.
opener for Brent on his
Yeah.
Okay.
tour. He was
Yeah.
opening in Vegas.
Yeah,
I know.
I think he
Oh,
did.
okay.
I think he did 6 cities with him.
Oh really?
Yeah, that's
that-
what they were talking about.
I don't know if ISO is their label because Brent has Kids Get Lost, and that's his label too. I just don't know what it. Yeah, I don't know. He's
Yeah.
representing ISO and stuff like that, so I just don't know if they're like
I wonder if he's gonna tour. Do you guys know?
Tommy or
Tommy?
Brent. I would.
Oh, he
assume,
will.
I
He
assume
needs more music.
At this
Yeah, with
point
$1 Million
now.
Baby, I think
Yeah.
after this tape, he
Yeah.
probably
Yeah.
will.
One hit
Yeah.
wonder
Well,
or
he-
nah?
I don't.
We'll
I
see.
like. I
Just
like.
kidding.
I like his music though. He
Yeah.
has some shit. Like
Yeah.
he has some shit that I've actually enjoyed.
We'll
He has, like, a
see.
You
four
made me
song
listen
EP.
to more of his stuff, and I'm afraid he's gonna get Steve Lacy though.
The internet,
Yeah,
the internet
yeah.
kills,
Oh, the
kills
TikTok?
artists.
Yes.
Oh,
You
when
know?
they get stuck to one song,
because that song was so good and it just got
Yeah.
killed, bro.
Yeah.
That's
But
what I
then
had a feeling. you
Also,
know.
like a lot of these people that are paying to go to these shows now only know the one song. No one's like stepping
Well,
out.
it's just to
Yeah.
record that one song.
Yeah,
so they were
and be there for Million Dollar Baby. And then
Literally.
people like there are videos of
Damn
people
it.
leaving the concert after like that
damn
one
it.
song gets played.
One song. You pay for one song.
that's
That's really
crazy.
how it is
Yeah.
with a lot of artists. I
You
feel like.
suck. You guys suck.
it's different now.
Enjoy
I
the
don't know.
music, man.
Yeah.
But I feel like if I hear one good song, I'm gonna dig and
Yeah.
check out what
Yeah.
else they have.
100%.
Like,
That's
do
what I
people
do.
not do that? I don't
No.
know.
If something really
Maybe
connects,
not.
then yeah,
I
dive deep.
don't know. That's what I do exactly.
The generation has changed as far as like people listening to
Well,
music because
short
now
term,
it's short.
yeah,
Yeah, that's
yeah.
why they don't make songs over 3 minutes now.
No, they don't.
It's crazy.
either.
Oh.
Songs are 2 minutes and 30
Yeah,
seconds or
true.
2
Yeah.
minutes tops,
And
bro.
you
I
listen.
hate that. I want it to play longer.
Yeah.
I'm the opposite. I'm like, okay, I gotta play it again, play it again.
Yo, I hate.
Yes, you're actually. I didn't think about that, but,
But
it's
they
true.
have
They
it,
do.
yeah.
They
Music
really are
is-
short.
Yeah,
No, it's a music format.
And
They
it-
talked about in the record execs with like, hey, you can't have music over 3 minutes
and
long
albums
anymore.
are like not even an hour long
Interesting.
anymore. They're 50 minutes, 45 minutes.
45
dude.
minutes
And
tops
12,
usually.
12 songs, 13 songs.
Yeah.
They used to be 20 songs. 16, a minute.
the extended is like 3 minutes.
Well, a lot
Yeah.
of people don't listen to albums from start to finish anymore.
Yeah.
And that's
You
so weird
That's-
to me.
That's the biggest thing in the music right now. Like I said, it's fun because like the internet is making it fun again, but also it's just like it's taken away from the craft. Like they have to keep
The
producing
artistry, yeah.
every 6 months. They have to make a new song to stay afloat. You know, to
Yeah.
stay with the crowd.
You think about like our favorite artists, right? When we grew up, high school, right? Junior high, whatever. They dropped like every 3 years, 4 years, like
Oh,
a
yeah.
whole tape. You know what I mean?
100%. Yeah.
Of like actual like art craft work of like you can listen through and through.
Mm-hmm.
But nowadays it's like single. I'll drop a four song EP, and then here's my album that already had 5 singles I dropped. You know?
Yeah, I guess I
Like,
was
it's
like,
so whack.
it's true. I listen to like old music though, or like
Yeah.
indie or stuff that's not controlled by like more
Of course, the labels
bigger
and stuff,
labels,
yeah.
you know. So it's like, for example, you guys know McGee,
No.
guitarist. He came out with 2 Stars and the Dream Police. This album was like so great. You guys gotta listen to it. It's
Okay.
like my favorite album right now.
Okay.
To the point where I just hit play on the album and just let it go.
Mm-hmm.
And it's so crazy because the reason why I found out about it is because people on TikTok, like hardcore indie heads,
Yeah.
they really push kind of the anti like, you know, just listen to one song, get it really catchy. Like they really push like this guy's doing some real shit. And there's a real strong like music community on social media that I feel like Lazy John. Do you guys know Lazy John? He's a streamer that wears a beanie. He just listens to like music nonstop during streams and just like jams out. And he puts me on to a lot of guys, especially like jazz drummers, because I think he's a drummer. He always is listening to drums. But there's a community out there that's really pushing like, let's actually like support these artists, especially independent. Like, so I think it's a really, as shitty as it is right now, it's also really cool to kind of be into music.
And it's also the opportunities are better because indie doesn't have to be just indie or solo. They're independent. They can do
just
everything really by
anything they
themselves
want.
because
Oh,
of the
yeah.
internet.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. But so what are your like future goals with your branding and everything? Like where do you kind of see yourself being at in like the next year or so?
I definitely want to be able to work with other DJs, other artists, throw bigger events. You know, eventually maybe throw a festival, things like that. Because I definitely love to do the behind the scenes stuff as well as DJing. So definitely, bigger events like that.
Yeah.
Hopefully, yeah. I mean, I'm even like amazed by like production itself. I'm definitely trying to learn more production stuff, lighting, sound, everything like that. Not just the music, but everything that goes into throwing a good event.
Yeah. And then you said earlier before the pod that you want to create your own music as well. Is that something that you try to do within?
Yeah, definitely. I just have to really make that time. When I have free time, I'm just like chilling. So I need to really like log in and
When you're on your D&D days, right? Just,
yeah,
No one-
and do, yeah.
Yeah.
Would you work with artists or like would you just like what is direction with the music that you kind of want to go? I guess. And I guess it might be too soon to ask, but
I think that's something I'm still trying to figure out for sure.
yeah.
But just being able to collaborate with other DJs, like I said, photographers, videographers, just creatives in general.
Yeah.
You know, how can we make a different experience, like not just a night out, but what can we bring to the table that will bring people out? Because it's hard. It's like people don't just want to go out to the bar just for fun these days. Like you have to curate a whole party, like the whole thing. So it's like, okay, what are you bringing to the table? Like what's gonna get me out of the house? So I'm always trying to find out like new ways to get people out, and it's hard. But
event planning is very hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just events in general, like especially in a city like Utah. Yes, as much as it's alive, but it's alive because of the people that are able to throw events and make the theme something that people want to come out for, you know? And it sucks that sometimes it has to be a holiday or sometimes it has to be something else. That's really what it is, right?
Well, I don't know. They had a Shrek theme.
The Shrek rave.
The Shrek rave.
Excision?
people love that. No, it was an actual Shrek rave. Like
People
you
dressed
dress
up as characters from Shrek. My sister,
Where?
here in Utah, it's so
I think
funny.
they did at the Depot.
Yeah, it's so funny because my sister was like,
crazy.
my sister, she's a Shrek fanatic, so she always plays Shrek wherever she's at. It doesn't matter what party or whatever, she's always watching Shrek. And so she's like, there's a Shrek party here? And then she's like, and she like, we looked at it and I was like, a Shrek rave? I don't think it's what you think it is. I think it's the opposite. They're probably dressing up and it's just going to be like EDM.
Yeah, basically.
And she was like,
I seen all the TikToks. It's kind of crazy. I've seen TikTok. I didn't go, but I definitely seen the promo.
It is so crazy. Like they had like 100 people dressed up as Shrek. Just and they're like
Shrek, Donkey
Yeah.
with Fiona.
I love how your sister thought they were gonna play Shrek music.
yeah.
Like she thought Smash Mouth? Fuck yeah.
Funky
Let's
Town.
go. Donkey singing fucking Viva la Loca.
That's literally what she thought it was. And then we were just sitting like, why would they do that? What audience do you have to have? But then it's like, it said rave. And I was like, okay, that's a different audience.
She's
You
a
just
real
dress
fan.
up. You just dress up.
She's a real fan.
I
No
just,
respect.
I just thought of Excision because Excision has visuals where he has Shrek
Oh yeah, those visuals look crazy.
going crazy, bro. It's
seen
not
clips.
Shrek, but it's Shrek. Yeah.
it's ridiculous.
And he was, he comes in June. I lied. So that's not, actually,
That's this
weekend.
month?
This weekend.
This
actually.
weekend.
Yeah, Saturday, Sunday.
Is that something you're going to plan on going? No.
I'm not going to that, no. They do got some, I think it was Jaws, Roy Volpe, and Space Lacy's on there, though, which I'd love to see, but. Yeah,
Excision has some of the craziest production.
Bro, his
like,
production is
visuals,
insane.
everything. Like he definitely
Yeah.
puts a lot of money into that.
Did you see him at ADC? Because he had the Shrek shit up at ADC.
Yeah, no, I didn't see him. I missed it.
Yeah, I was there for like 30 minutes. Had me fucked up.
Would you like to
People love
do
it.
like a show like that, like EDC, like huge, crazy
Yeah, for sure.
energy?
I would definitely love that.
I can't even imagine just a sea of people.
I would love, that's so awesome. I
Yeah.
would love that. And you just have hundreds of people, thousands of people just fucking to your shit. Like to the shit that you're putting on, bro. That's amazing.
I would feel like a king, like in all my subjects. I'm like, yes, and everybody's like,
Yeah. No, it blows my mind. When I went to EDC, I'm like, oh my God, all these fucking people here to see these DJs.
Yeah,
It's amazing. It's like,
The festival vibes is definitely something different. Like you go, like we've been to concerts, we've been to like Delta Center, we've been to like all these concerts, but like being at a festival, being on the grass or being around all these people that are here for the same reason you're
all
here
over
for.
the world coming
Yes.
to see these DJs.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an amazing feeling for sure. Remember, we used to when we went. It was like that was the reason. I didn't even I didn't even go for the music. I went for the vibes. But then I got dragged into the music, and I was like, "Oh, this music's actually really good."
I didn't like electronic music until like 2 years ago, bro.
Yeah,
I was anti.
I did not like that
yeah.
shit either.
You too? Okay.
Yeah,
I was
saying both,
bro. I was at parties.
And I'm like, okay. I went to my first rave when I was like 15.
What the fuck?
holla.
I saw Skrillex. Okay, I seen Skrillex when he barely came up
Here.
and it blew
That's
my
when you
see him
mind.
here?
Before-
Yeah.
Before cinema?
Before he disappeared.
When
Before
he
disappeared.
like around the time he dropped Cinema.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's when that's actually the first time I got introduced into electronic music was Skrillex when he first came to Utah.
Mine
song
was
is a
a
banger, yeah.
DDR.
Yeah, that's true. Because I played DDR growing up too,
Yeah.
and I get that.
Yeah.
But, like, I
Butterfly
didn't-
was so fire.
But that's the thing. I started with it, and that's all I knew for years until
that
I started.
music, yeah.
Until these guys started playing stuff around.
Yeah, I was really anti electronic music for like 5 years.
I didn't like it either.
And like from like 2010, I was in my mixtape phase. I think that was my issue. All the mixtapes were coming out. I was into
I was a
like
hater.
Dat Piff, all that.
Yeah.
And then every time we're
Dat
at a
Piff.
party, and then everyone is like, play this. I'm like, dude, my phone's plugged in. I don't have any of this music. You know what I mean? I had mixtapes downloaded
Yeah.
from Dat Piff.
It's funny because I was in high school. I didn't like Drake at all whatsoever. I was a Tyler Creator fan, and then boom, Drake dropped. Nothing was the same. I said, "Fuck, you are so good." I don't know why I've been hating on you,
Dude,
bro.
you know what's crazy? We flipped because I used to be a big Drake fan back in the day, and then I flipped to Tyler like really hard, and then
Yeah.
now I don't like Drake.
Yeah, mine's just Tyler.
I like Tyler. Electronic music, yeah, I couldn't. I thought it was robots.
But
fucking
there's so
and
much
shit.
different electronic music, right?
yeah,
That's why it's
true.
hard to talk about
True.
electronic
The
music because there's so many
Subgenres
Yeah, true.
are crazy.
Yeah.
But then I also
Yeah.
didn't realize that like house music was a subgenre in electric music because I
Yeah.
always enjoyed house though.
But but
House is just a different sound to me
Yeah.
that it's such an easy way to incorporate R&B and hip hop.
Oh,
with
yeah.
house.
Yeah,
That's
sure,
why.
for
I
sure.
think that's why I like it so much too.
It's easy
But
to
there's
dance
like
to.
some people that are like, oh, EDM, so techno.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
there's those types
And
of
that's where
people.
I was. Like I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
techno.
You
is-
listen to that techno.
Oh,
I was like-
dubstep? Okay.
Yeah.
But they think electronic music is only that, but it's not.
No, there's so much to
There's
it.
so much.
That shit goes deep. Yeah, I didn't know that till I started listening. Oh god, yeah.
When we had Young Boy Sticky on, I didn't know what Gabber was,
yeah.
and then I listened to it. I was like, "This is Gabber."
Jabber's a shit show.
That shit.
It's a
that's-
shit show. It's
That
fucking
shit's the
so
shit you need to listen
sporadic.
to before going to war. Like you're about to go fight. If you need to come out, that's what you need to listen to. It's like I'm ready.
He said one of the adjectives, friggin' industrial.
Yeah.
I was like, music? It's like, I thought that was interior design. That's crazy.
Oh my god.
Yeah, there's just so much, and I feel like new subgenres keep popping up too.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I've
Every-
never,
Yeah.
I've never heard anything like that. Like, what is this considered? You know, you don't even know anymore.
I'd be asking that question so many times. Like, what is this?
yeah,
It is.
Where do you put this?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Because and the only reason I do that is because like I just want to know that I'm literate enough to understand the differences between music, and sometimes I just, it just fucking
Yeah.
What is this? I don't know what this is. It's good.
No, I don't know. That's why music is fun. It's like there's so many genres. That's why I feel like I don't even know what to do. And plus, like P is usually like the current one with music, and then also you with like certain genres too.
Just K-pop.
I'm like just K-pop.
he
Yeah,
just-
just K-pop.
Tay, I have to update Tay on some shit sometimes.
It's so hard. It's so hard to keep up because there's just so much.
It is.
There is. In music in general, yeah. Not even just electric music, just music in general.
Music in
absolutely.
general,
Yeah,
yeah.
absolutely. Yeah. Like Dominic Fike dropped a tape. You probably didn't know that, did you?
No, it was 14 minutes or something.
Yeah, but still. Yeah.
I don't listen to it. I'm a big Dominic Fike
There we
fan.
go. There we go.
Don't get him wrong, okay? Don't do this again.
Oh, God.
I deep dive into my music, okay? But I wanted to ask you, like, who are your favorite artists that you've just like grown up listening to? Favorite music artists now?
Well, I feel like I grew up listening to more like gangster rap. Like I was definitely, my sister put me on to like Tupac. I would listen to a lot of Tupac, a lot of Lil Wayne, like early Lil
Yeah.
Wayne.
Tunchi.
I was on Dat Piff too, so I would
we go.
definitely check out a lot of the mixtapes on there. A lot of, man, I don't know. Also, actually, my other sister was more into like alternative rock, so I liked listening to like a lot of Linkin Park,
Yeah.
and then
Yes.
I remember seeing like Linkin Park, and they had a DJ, and I would see him scratch, or like Limp Bizkit, and I thought that was like the dopest shit ever.
Yeah.
But now, like you said, there's so much music, so I definitely just try to like listen to new stuff every single
Yeah.
day. But that's like what I grew up listening to was mostly like gangster rap, a lot
Yeah,
of
yeah.
Eazy-E, NWA.
It was
Ice
just
Cube.
easier back in the day when your music's truly inspired by what your parents listened to during the times, So it was like a lot of
Latin music
Yeah.
too,
Yeah,
there we
obviously,
go, yeah.
because
Oh, yeah.
my parents are Mexican, so I grew up listening to
yeah.
It's just
anything
not,
Spanish.
Music just wasn't as accessible at that time either.
Yeah.
So like you just got
You
to
only listen to what they
So-
listen to.
Exactly.
right?
Yeah. You didn't
I
have
mean,
the
whatever
internet.
was on LimeWire, you just Google an artist. And
Mine was always Soldier Boy.
download.
So, oh god, bro! Soulja Boy had LimeWire on lock for a
Yeah.
second, bro.
Everything you downloaded that wasn't
Britney Spears.
It was just like Lime.
did you not hear that story?
It was that or
No,
the
I
Bill.
didn't know that.
Soulja Boy would title all like a lot of his songs like popular songs on LimeWire, like Britney Spears or whoever was popping at that time, and it'd be fucking cranked at.
Yeah.
That's
how he was.
Yeah,
That's how he
was
pushed it so
fucking
hard.
pushing his fucking numbers.
My brother was the one with LimeWire because he's the only one with the computer. So I'd get all his my music from him, like all my iPod. It was all from him. So I didn't
So just
get to
Soldier
see
Boy
that.
too.
I had Soldier Boy, and we didn't even listen to him like that.
He was just there though. He was on every song. That was
I was at classic skating
I still
in the
love
middle of the
Hollywood
circle.
Connection?
Yeah,
Were you
in the,
Hollywood
in the middle of the
Connection?
circle too, like just like you.
I still love "Kiss Me Through the Phone." It's like
no,
that's a
yeah,
banger.
still sorry, it's still a great karaoke song.
This is tight.
But then also, I grew up with a lot of, MTV when it was actually music
go.
television.
I do miss that.
what was it, VH1, right?
Yeah, VH1.
VH1,
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I'd wake up, turn on the TV, just listen to whatever was playing, and just be getting ready for school.
Yeah, that's
As a
when they
kid.
had bangers though. Like
Bangers.
the
They
top 10 in
did.
the
And they
morning.
would play everything too.
Yeah,
Exactly.
They would
Yeah.
play. Bro, they had Justin Azuka on there, bro.
Oh,
They don't even know who. They don't even know who that is.
That's
at
a
this
deep
point.
cut.
Yeah, super.
I love
And then
the
after
Mazuka
school,
brothers.
it was I would watch a lot of BT for sure.
Yeah.
There you go.
The
I would watch,
basement.
Freestyle
Tiger.
Fridays and
Yeah.
106
Blind
in
Fury.
Park.
Jim.
The countdown.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I learned a lot about music, just like watching a whole lot of BT.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like that, and then when we finally were able to get on demand from Comcast, it was like I
Ooh,
rewatched
game over.
so many music videos over and over.
God.
It made me go print out lyrics and like Linkin Park lyrics, and then like the pack. That was my shit, dude.
The Pack,
Dude, yeah,
the Pack
The
was
Pack.
crazy. I remember my sister bought the album and like bought myself my first Vans, and I thought I was so cool. Everyone's like, "What are those?"
Yeah, I think like during school, it was like 2006. Like the hyphy era was so crazy for me. Like the West Coast was on lock with the hyphy era, so it was so fun to like be into that stuff.
Like the skater
Yeah.
vibe, you know,
Yeah.
like Pharrell and who else was it?
Lupe
Lupe
Fiasco.
Fiasco. Lupe
Yeah.
Lupe
Fiasco.
Fiasco was a heavy one for me.
Big guy.
He was like during that time. I think he was like my number one. Like listen to.
I was Lupe.
Yeah,
shit
a
ton, too.
lot. He was my first concert.
Yeah,
The 15 years old, that
Really?
Twilight concert. Yeah,
that was your
Ooh,
first
that was
one.
my first
Twilight.
concert.
That one was
ever.
crazy because that was
fun.
like
Yeah.
it was like
I
it
didn't
caused a
see
mini
that.
earthquake.
Yeah, I didn't see.
It was
that.
It was like
crazy.
3.2. It was like we just did
Really?
like a mini earthquake.
I don't
Like, he-
remember that.
Yeah,
I saw a seizure. I saw a fight. The guy that got in a fight was like saying to my boy Danny, and I, he's like, "You guys are cool. You guys are cool." And then we see him 2 minutes later. He's like,
Beat up.
"We're like, oh my
Damn it.
god." We
I
thought
miss
he was-
those days, man. Those Twilight concerts were so fun.
yeah.
Some of
And
the
they brought
best
Kate
concerts.
Tronada to that, to
Kate
the
Tronada.
Twilight concerts.
When?
Ludacris, Kid
Long time
Cudi,
Anderson .Paak came.
Anderson,
Yeah.
yeah.
And then
I was there for that one.
Just barely got back from Vegas that day, and I couldn't go.
I was there for Lauryn Hill. I was there for
Lauren Hill.
Empire of the Sun.
Wu-Tang too.
I was there
Yeah.
for Wu Tang. I
I
was there for
miss
Kid Cudi,
Wu-Tang.
Ludacris. Man, they had some.
They had a lot.
They had some.
They had
mother.
really good people.
Lauren Hill is still to this day one of the best
Oh,
performances.
they
I've
had
ever seen.
they had Mac Miller though. Okay, so it wasn't Twilight, but I think it was an Ogden Twilight where he was. It was a free concert, bro. I went there
Oh.
2013, bro. My dad drove my ass up there, stayed in his car because it was an 8 p.m. concert. He slept in the car.
Yeah, it wasn't
Really?
a Twilight.
Yeah.
Damn, your dad's
Mac
awesome.
Miller, man.
Yeah.
That's one artist I wish I would have seen.
never seen
I remember when Mac Miller came with the internet, and I was about to buy my ticket, and I didn't. That was like my biggest regret.
You were
He
there.
had, it was
Yeah, that was
With the
amazing.
internet?
It was
Yeah.
Vince Staples, the internet,
Uh-huh.
Action Bronson, Chance the Rapper, and Mac Miller.
That's
At the
amazing.
complex for
Gosh.
$30.
That's amazing.
For $30.
I don't even know what I was doing. What year was that? You think
That was 2013, 14. When you dropped watching movies with the sound off. He's
okay.
playing the
Yeah,
guitar behind
stop.
his
I'm so
fucking
sad I
head,
missed
bro.
that.
It was
I'm waiting for the return of the internet,
man.
man.
You know.
Well, they're
in the
back.
stew. They're
Yeah,
in the
they're
stew.
coming back.
Yeah.
aren't they? I want to ask, since you want to create music, right? Is there anybody in particular that you'd like to make music with, whether it be a rapper, or a singer, or a producer, or a DJ, or whatever?
I mean, if Mac Miller was still alive, I would love to work with Mac Miller. I've been listening to him a lot more recently, actually.
Yeah.
Just in general, like his older stuff. Since we're talking about the internet, Sid,
Sid?
Sid
Yeah.
for sure. Sid is super dope. Who else? Channel Tres. Channel Tres. Is that how you say his name?
Channel Tress? I don't know who that is.
No,
No, I don't know.
I don't think I'm familiar. No.
he's like Kate Tronada vibe too.
Is he a DJ or is he?
He's a producer.
Producer.
And he does vocals as well.
Okay.
I think they just dropped a single together today.
Did
Oh,
they?
today.
Oh damn.
Okay, I'll
Well, check that out after.
I'll
Then.
peep.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's hard to think, man. There's so many good artists.
No, there
Oh,
is.
It's
we
so
can
hard.
we can flip the question that we usually ask like musicians if they who would be on their tape.
Yeah.
If you had to make
Okay.
like your own tape and you produced or DJ'd on it, who name 3 artists that you would include on the tape? That full 16 songs.
16.
Rapper, singer, producer,
Whatever, yeah.
and you're just co-producing, and it's yours though.
It's your tape.
I would love ASAP. I actually really love
Rocky,
ASAP.
please,
Yeah.
please.
Yeah.
Bring him back.
We need him to make music
He's,
again.
he's dropping
Yeah.
an album.
Yeah.
dropping
He's
an
a
album.
dad,
Yeah.
you know.
It
He's
doesn't
doing-
matter.
He's
Dude.
being a
It's been
fly-ass
too
dad.
long.
Drake's a dad.
It's very true.
Kinda.
It's very true.
Kendrick's a dad.
I love ASAP.
You're right.
And I will admit, I'm a Lana Del Rey girly.
Okay.
So I
Really?
love
Perfect.
Lana.
Really?
No, I'm
Why are
like
you hating on Lana right now?
no, because here's the thing. My my cousin, remember Lee?
Yeah.
My cousin's the most wild guy ever, and he loves Lana Del Rey. And then I listened to Lana Del Rey for a whole summer, every goddamn day. And he didn't know a damn song. He didn't remember any lyrics. He just was playing like, again, oh my God. So it's just like kind of stuck in my head. But it's like, she has a big following, and I think it's cool. Like, she's still like top. So,
Yeah. I seen Lana at Hollywood Bowl when I was like pretty young, and she blew me away. Like, her whole stage presence was, she's just perfect.
She was headliner at Coachella this
Yeah,
last
this
year.
year,
Yeah, I'm sad I missed that. She's just a vibe. I don't know. I really like Lana. And then I would have someone like Kate Renata too.
Okay. So Kate Renata,
that'd be
Lana
fun.
Del Rey,
That'd be fun to hear.
That'd be fun, yeah.
Yeah.
A little different, but
It's fire.
A$AP Rocky, Lana Del Rey.
Yeah.
Kate
No, that
Renata.
would work. That would work.
No, it works.
That
It
would work.
works.
That's why I said work. Yeah.
I
That's why
think
I
it
said
would
it'd be
flow
fun.
good.
Yeah, that would work.
work.
ASAP, you can put him on a lot of shit, bro.
He
Yeah.
can really switch
pretty-
it up.
yeah.
It doesn't matter what it is. You
Yeah.
just give it to him, and he'll be like, okay, this is what I can do.
He does a good job of like matching tone and pitch and harmonizing pretty well.
And he's adventurous. Like his
Yeah.
last even few albums have been just like, I can't even call it.
Like think of
anything.
Sundress.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
Sundress.
Yeah.
I just love LSD so much.
Yeah.
Like, I love that music video. I love that song
So-
just
I
because
mean,
like
Yeah, one of my favorite of all time.
I mean, I get why, but
we get it.
I mean, if you're in Tokyo, why not?
That was, dude, it was so crazy because we were planning my batch for 2020 when COVID was hitting.
Yeah.
It was like we all had our plane tickets to Tokyo, and we were like, dude, we have to figure out how we can trip in Tokyo. Just because ASAP did it. And we
Yeah.
were like, I need to figure out how we can get some shit over there.
Did you find some?
Well, COVID hit and everyone backed out, so we actually never went to Tokyo that year.
can you not fly with it?
It's hard to say, man.
International
Customs-
You just don't
is
know.
tough. Yeah.
We were gonna risk it, but
You were
we
gonna
didn't-
risk it? That's
We were gonna
wild.
happen.
For
It
the
was gonna
business.
happen.
I feel like you could find some out there. When I went out to Tokyo, I went to this crazy club, and I'm pretty sure it was like I don't know. I don't know what the vibe is as far as finding stuff
Yeah.
out there actually. So it's hard to say.
I know it's it's highly illegal for sure.
You got to go to the
It's really
Yakuza.
illegal.
You really do a lot.
You
No,
know DK?
his uncle's the Yakuza, man. But my brother, he had an exchange student friend from Japan, and he told us, like, even trying to get weed out there, you have to go through the Yakuza. Like, you
Yeah.
have to get everything that's like illegal
The
and tough to
underground,
get.
huh?
If you don't have a friend that has a connect in that realm, you have to go straight to it,
Yeah.
which is really scary.
It's just
That
because
makes sense.
yeah.
You don't want to go through all that.
Yeah.
exactly.
It's like gaijin.
It's like it's because it's alcohol is so accessible out there.
Oh,
you know,
people
so,
can drink and sleep on the ground out there.
You can
and
drink on the
there's-
street?
You
Yeah,
can drink on the
street.
streets. It's
Yeah, it's
open container
insane.
laws. Like it's
insane how
it's
clean
literally
their shit is too.
all Vegas is just in Tokyo, and then you
Yeah.
get a mix of New York for the nightlife. That's what's crazy is that the nightlife there is immaculate. You know,
It
as
very
far
much
as
is.
I want to go so bad.
Felt like I was in the
you can
freaking
go
future.
on
Did
a
you guys
Wednesday.
go to any nightclubs out there?
No, I went to
They're not
a
club
little
club
coffee
people.
shop.
Coffee shop.
And DJ Shota, this is the first time I've ever heard of him, but he was doing a new Jabba's mix at that time. And I was like, yo, this is crazy. What is this? And there was like a wave of people, like I think over 100 people in just a tiny coffee shop. And the window was open because they were selling coffee through the window. And then I was just standing outside. I'm like, oh, this is crazy. So I followed him, and then he just does it all over Asia. He does the same
That's
mix, and he
crazy.
travels, and he plays a lot of mixes from it. And it was just like, this is stuff you get to do in Tokyo on a Wednesday night.
Yeah.
You know, just be at a coffee shop, and then there's a DJ just playing stuff that everyone loves.
We almost went to a jazz bar, but the cover charge was $50.
50.
Yeah, so we're like,
The
Why was it
issue
50?
is when you're when you're a foreigner,
Yeah, that's what
you
I'm saying,
get
that's why.
foreign prices.
true.
So, and you also have to think about it like that. When you want to go to a nightclub, are you really gonna get into a nightclub? Really? You're gonna pay.
I went to the Womb out there. I don't know if you heard
Yeah,
of the
yeah,
Womb.
The womb.
And it was kind of a crazy experience for sure. But there was definitely a lot of foreigners. So
Yeah, and there are
Met
a
people.
lot of foreign friendly ones too that like don't do a cover charge because they want you to go and be a tourist there. But the only thing difference is that they kind of upcharge the alcohol
Sure,
prices.
yep.
That's what it is. So,
Wait.
but it's cool.
it's definitely low key though. Like it's like an alley. Doesn't
Yeah.
even look like a club.
Always, yeah.
Met some guys out there, and we were just like communicating through Google Translate.
yeah.
It's like this through your phone.
Yeah, we did karaoke together and stuff. Did not speak the same language, but somehow we went out to the club.
bro.
And I thought it was like sketchy at first, but once you're inside, I'm like, holy shit, this is
Yeah.
dope.
Was it big?
Yeah, It's huge.
Really? So like
Dude.
it looks tiny. It doesn't even look like a
Yeah.
club. You walk in that bitch, just boom.
That's all of like Tokyo
Oh,
though. When
that's
right
so
when you hit,
awesome.
right when you hit Shinjuku, you're just like, this is a club, and it just
Literally-
looks like a door someone pissed on, and you go in and it's like, there's a big ass building now. It's like, what the
Literally,
hell is
yeah.
this transforming?
Nooks and crannies everywhere. Even like
I
streetwear
need to
shops
go.
are the same
to
thing.
go.
It's so sick.
Yeah.
Because you got to think about it. Like Tokyo,
They
is
build
built
high
on top
Yeah,
Yeah.
of each other. So the little cool stuff, you know.
I don't know what that means, but okay.
Basically.
You know exactly what it means, fool.
That's fucking crazy.
yeah. I think the next time we go, if we ever go again, we probably will go again. But next time we go, I would like to enjoy some type of nightlife and like go
I was saying
see.
because you guys didn't do any nightlife at all,
But when
We're
you're
out all day.
and I get it because you guys are like that people, and you guys like to do it.
we would have did it when we were younger though. That's
Yeah,
the thing is like
100%.
we only had the first time we went to Japan and Tokyo was just a week and not even a full week because travel time takes
Yeah.
2
That's not
days off.
enough.
Yeah.
Right?
It's not
Yeah.
enough at all.
And then, like we said, we went during summer, so it was hot. You didn't want in the summertime. You don't want to do anything in Japan. They even talk about it. It's like this is
Yeah.
the worst time to visit. Don't do it because you're gonna go there and regret it. And then we went in cherry blossom season, which was a tougher time to do it because everyone's there now.
Everyone's there, yeah.
Everyone wants to be there during cherry blossom season, and it's
Look at
hard
these
to
pretty
get to places,
flowers.
right? And then even for you guys, when you guys went to the bar, it was probably still packed. Like the whole, and you can go to any bar though, but to get into places is going to be harder to get into.
I think we were lucky. The area that we just sat down, got our drinks. and everything,
ours
yeah.
was like a little away from Shinjuku, so it wasn't too crazy.
Yeah.
Like I think the last time we stayed too, like we had a bar right across from our Airbnb. Like so, if we wanted to just
okay.
wake up and go, it would be open.
Well, honestly, too, Kellen and I were drinking all day. Like we're drinking all the time. At least for
Wait.
the first week.
Is Shinjuku in Shibuya? I forgot. Or is
Shinjuku
it-
and Shibuya are just walk away.
Yeah.
okay,
they're
because
separate.
I think I stayed in Shibuya, and I remember I went to the bar, and they were actually playing Shoreline Mafia, which was
Ain't no
insane.
fucking
And I
way,
remember
bro.
going to-
I'm telling you, dude.
I remember going to this bar. I'm like,
Dude,
Some of
they're
the bars,
gangster over here. They play Shoreline Mafia in Tokyo.
they love all.
we were walking
music.
through Shinjuku and I hear Chandelier and I'm like, they know what's up. They know because
They do.
there was a summer where I only listened to Shoreline Mafia and then this group from Canada called Manila Grey. And every time people came to the house, they're like, "This is all you listen to?" I'm like, "I don't know, man. Shoreline has me on a chokehold right now. I don't."
Yeah, it just blew me away. I'm like, wow, Shoreline in Tokyo. That's dope.
Yeah,
crazy.
they love Western culture. It's
They
a
love
different
it.
thing. Like
Yeah.
the music is so.
They love the
influence.
cholo culture
Yeah.
too. I don't know if you've seen the.
Yeah.
Really?
And
We
it-
were in Shibuya.
The lowrider culture
We were in
is crazy.
Shibuya one night, and then were actually doing just a drive through Shibuya, and then all you see is the lowriders just coming.
bouncing?
Boom,
Yeah,
bumping.
they're
love
big
it.
on
Lowrider
lowriders over there.
American culture, Americana is huge,
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah.
So
It's just like how we look at Japanese culture. Like we love all this stuff.
Yeah,
right.
it's
But
true, true.
it's such an impactful thing that they have nightclubs. They have all this stuff for it.
Yeah, I would love to DJ out there.
That
Oh, I could see that.
would be insane.
Yeah.
Take me with you, please.
I'll play some Shoreline for them. They'll like it.
It's like, what do you guys like to listen to? Shoreline Mafia. And that's it.
Yeah, I think they like that gangster rap for sure.
They do.
They do.
It is a different culture out there because they don't get to live
they
the
don't-
lifestyle.
Yeah, they don't get that. Yeah.
It's a different, like, the only gang stuff they get to do is the Yakuza
Yeah.
stuff. And that's even died out.
and they don't even have gangster rap because they don't got gangster rap.
They do now.
They're just straight up mafia.
Yeah, I heard something recently. I'm like, damn, these guys are hard.
Yeah, they got that. Well, it's
really?
it's that trap stuff. It's the
Ichima?
no.
Oh my gosh,
What a time! I love that song.
what a time!
What a
Yeah,
time.
I would overplay that song so much. I'm not gonna-
There was but they just there's another song that just dropped.
It's just
recently.
really big. So there's it's literally they translated it. It's the same word over and over, and it's by the artist named Ko, and he was on Ichima's remix. He was on the first Ichima.
First
He was the
song, yeah.
first one that came out.
Yeah.
And they're right now they're like whatever their TikTok, whatever it's blowing up this one song, and it's literally just them all in a crowd together, and they're just dancing to one lyric.
I know
Yeah.
what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yep.
Or then it's that sushi guy. There's that one guy.
They're
he-
just saying the same.
yeah, it's the same
Yeah.
word over and over.
But it's the energy.
Yeah, it's the
Yeah,
energy.
I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
I don't know. Japanese music's been slapping.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
love Japanese music. Like
Like-
Japanese pop, like
And
90s, 80s pop.
anime,
Yeah.
anime openings, endings,
Yeah.
like all that jazz. It's
Yeah,
so
yeah.
good.
And they're jazz. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
That's an ultimate goal. Whenever we gotta try to get Spaz out there. We gotta.
Let's run it.
And then-
Tokyo, let's go.
When you go, let
I
us
got a
know and
DJ
we'll come
for
support
you.
you.
Google Translate. I got a DJ for you.
Yeah, I told myself I was gonna go this October because I think they're doing the Lowrider Super Show out there. So
We're trying to go in October. We're
it's
trying
in
to go.
yeah, it's in I think it's end of October.
We're trying to
maybe.
go for Halloween.
Really?
Yeah, maybe we might have to do something out there. We might have to get
It's been on my mind. I'm not even lying. I want to go back.
tickets are $900 right now on
really?
Zip Air. $950.
I'm
The only thing I hate about it is how small the Airbnbs are. Like where you.
It's small living. It's small houses. Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, we've. It's so funny because we've had our share of big Airbnbs. This last one we went into was pretty big, but then me and the wife stayed at a small one where we slept on a twin bed together.
Oh,
Nice.
and that
be
was
like that.
and it was like, damn, the things you have to do to be in Tokyo though, right?
Because they sleep on the
Yeah.
ground over there, don't they? Like they have little. Traditionally,
They have
always?
a lot of beds.
Okay.
Yeah, I think everywhere we've been in has bed because it's Airbnb, but
But I'm
there are
saying
traditionally they do sleep on the
Yeah,
floor.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you're out in the rural areas, probably
Rule.
the biggest Airbnb that we stayed in, or at least I stayed when we went, it was haunted.
Oh yeah,
That one was huge
fun.
though.
That one was huge.
That want to know about their
Really?
experience? Yeah, they could tell you. It was actually pretty shisty. I don't.
And we didn't know how to deal with it. It was a Japanese ghost.
Don't trust
Google
big
Translate.
Airbnbs.
Google Translate.
Please stop.
We're gonna be here for one night.
Who did it scratch? Did it scratch a lean?
No, scratch Peter.
Peter.
So okay,
Oh god.
A
We'll tell you-
ghost scratched you
It was this-
in
No,
Tokyo.
this is how the story goes. We get an Airbnb in Tokyo. So we go stay in Osaka and Kyoto for 3 days, and then we go up to Tokyo. But during the travels to Tokyo, the Airbnb host says, "Hey, accidentally overbooked you guys at the original stay. I can let you go stay at one of our other homes for the night." We go. We're kind of sketched out. I'm kind of sketched out because I don't know why we get this bad feeling, but I get this bad feeling. I see all these dark buildings, and I'm like, okay, this is weird. We get into the house, and we're starting to walk through this house. I feel this aura just sitting on me. I'm like, okay, this sucks, dude. And I'm not going to say anything to scare anyone, too. My goal is not to scare anyone. Then we're walking around the Airbnb, and I'm like, dude, this shit looks like it's haunted. And it's weird. It's weirdly designed. You go up the stairs, and have you stayed at a Japanese Airbnb, right? Have you?
Yeah, but it was like it
Is
felt
it
like
like
a
a single
small
bedroom?
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
So in houses in Japan, the steps are narrow.
Super narrow.
So
super
you
steep.
cannot run up these stairs and go down the stairs really fast. They're super narrow. They're for like a size 8 foot because I'm size 13, so I'm like halfway off. And then we check out the house, and then we go downstairs. We're sitting in the living room. We tell our friends to go get our other friends, and all of a sudden I hear a little kid laughing, little girl, and I'm like freaking out in my head. I'm like, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna scare the wife. And then a kid's toy goes off. And I'm like, I'm tripping so hard right now. I don't know if it's a neighbor. I don't know if it's in this house. I'm freaking tripping right now. She goes, did you hear that? I'm like, nope, let's go outside. Nope, I thought I was tripping. We're going outside.
And mind you, like it's only these two in the Airbnb. The rest of us went to go grab the other homies and get some food.
Drink. Yeah.
And then we get a text from Tay after that happened. He's like, this bitch is haunted.
No, I didn't tell them all day.
I swear
No,
to God.
I didn't tell them all day until we were going back to the Airbnb. And I said,
Okay.
just so you guys know, I think the Airbnb is haunted. And everyone's like, whatever.
Yeah.
whatever.
They're drunk too.
I
Yeah,
believe it.
And they're drunk, and then they're like, whatever. And then my homie, he goes to the bathroom, he's doing his thing, comes out, he goes, yo, this shit's haunted. And then everyone starts getting a little scared now. Everyone's like kind of freaking out. And then they're like, we're not going to sleep in the rooms. And then, we were too scared to go grab the blankets from upstairs. So we're sitting in the...
Oh, hell, you guys, none of you guys would go upstairs.
We
to
were
grab
afraid
blankets?
to go alone.
There's an attic. The attic freaked everyone out.
Oh,
That shit was
It was
scary.
scary in Tokyo, too. So
It looked like a closet, and you open up double doors, and there's just like more stairs
narrow steps.
that lead into the
Oh.
darkness.
It was like Hereditary.
Did you guys read the reviews or anything?
Everything's
did anyone?
Japanese.
yeah. Well,
Oh, okay.
the thing is,
Because I always
they
read
got
the
passed
reviews. I don't know
over.
about you
That's
guys.
not the original house they booked.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So
Oh,
we couldn't
yeah.
get the review on that
Yeah.
house.
And then my homeboy, though, this guy's a habitual line stepper. He is...
Peter?
yeah.
Fuck.
Yes.
Hey, we're sitting there. Everyone's kind of scared. Everyone's freaking out. He's like, fuck you, ghost.
Yeah. yeah, he's testing.
Not pissing them off.
Yeah, and then a whole hour goes by, and he's just doing this shit over and over. And the TV's broken, so we couldn't watch Netflix. It's like this red crack through the TV. So that's
Wouldn't
another
work.
we were like, okay, this house is fucked up right now.
Yeah.
And then my homeboy's laying on the floor. Everyone's showering, and they're doing the buddy system. So they have one person outside the shower just waiting for them.
No way.
Yeah,
No, it was fucking scary. Dude, have you ever dealt with a Japanese ghost, bro? I ain't doing that.
And then the
Well, you
home,
told me you never seen a ghost.
well, no, we didn't see anything. We just felt the presence.
I wasn't ready. I was naked.
Yeah, in the shower,
ready.
dude. That's my biggest fear is getting haunted in the shower. I'm like, what do you do? I gotta
You're
finish
naked.
showering.
Yeah, you're butt naked. You gotta rent
Yeah.
the house.
I'm like, sorry, guys.
But then also, and then so he's laying on the floor and he has his feet up, and then he goes, "My back's burning." He gets up and he pulls up his shirt, and there's a little scratch this big on his back.
Down his
What?
back.
And I'm like, and then I'm
Red
feeling
line.
for the floor, and I'm like, there's nothing on the floor that could have scratched him. And not feel it from the like, if it was a scratch like that, you would feel it. He said it got that far, and he finally felt it. And he picked up his shirt, and I was like, "There's no way, dude. There's a scratch on your back." And then when we told everyone else, well, actually, we only told 2 people because we didn't want to scare everyone again. And then they were like, "Yo, dude, we gotta hurry up and get out of this house." And so we ran up the stairs, grabbed blankets, and everyone slept in the living room together.
And I had to sleep in the end.
No,
Because-
Aleem slept at the end.
No,
Oh,
I
you slept
slept
by
in
the
the end.
stairs.
Yeah.
And then Aleem slept by the window.
Yep. Yeah.
And then,
I was waiting for a ghost to be like down the stairs. You guys have no idea. I was literally like this.
creepy.
like the
staring
grudge, the
at-
little boy standing
Yeah.
at the stairs like this.
Kyoto.
No, dude, I was on edge the entire night. I was like, fuck, man. Of course it's me.
And just so you know, it was Peter that was testing the ghost and one got scratched.
Yeah.
So it was his dumb ass that.
He did something
Oh,
that
that's
night.
intense.
It is.
Get out of there.
It was nuts.
It's a crazy story to share too.
I'm very thankful because that made a hell of a story about how we were scared out of our minds.
And usually in situations I don't really trip like that. I'm like, cool, whatever. I'm gonna let it be because
He don't normally, yeah.
you don't have to do it. But when you feel something just weighing on you, you're like, okay, this is not normal. So yeah,
He said so.
And we don't know how to do a Japanese ghost.
I know how. You just can't kill them. You don't figure it out. Remember,
Yeah,
they
you
just
can
keep
kill
chasing you.
those.
Yeah.
I don't know. I only know Laotian prayers.
Do you know Laotian
Does
I have a book.
Okay.
what is it? Does Jackie Chan Adventures? Does that work?
Oh, that
translate?
might work. That might work. That might work.
terrible.
It might work.
You don't know. He was fighting everywhere.
He's Chinese though.
But whatever. We're not gonna get there.
This is not a get into nitty gritty.
But we're coming towards the end of the podcast. This is usually where we open up the floor to questions, or if you have shout outs for anyone, this is where we open up to. And then we have an ending segment. It's called the Chef Special. It's just free advice or game or a recipe that Spaz only knows. A Spaz recipe. But yeah, we'll let you go ahead and open the floor now.
Well, I want to announce that I'm doing the first love language of the summer this Sunday
There it is. Yeah.
at HK Brewery. I got Boy York, Flash and Flare, and we're doing it at this new spot called HK Brewery. It's actually woman owned. So I'm super excited to be working with them. They have their own kombucha, which is cool. So it should be a vibe. I'm also collaborating with Joseph, aka Thank You for the Short Notice. He kills it with the food pop-ups.
Yeah.
Has a best smash burger, so he's going to be there as well.
Okay.
So pull up to that.
Brewing.
And just shout out to all the homies that have been helping me be creative.
Of course.
Whatever I ask for, they help me, and I'm really thankful for them.
Yeah. Shout out to everyone that makes your life a little easier when you're trying to get into the next step of their phase in life. Because without the support system you have, it's so hard to get to where you want to be.
Yeah, no, I have an amazing support system. So
Yeah.
shout out to all the
them.
homies.
Shout out to the gang.
And then here's the chef special advice or a recipe.
Either or.
Just be
Or-
yourself. I mean, I know that's
No.
so typical to say, but just be
No.
yourself. Be kind.
Yep.
Have a good heart. Do things with love. Because if not, you're just gonna give up faster.
yeah.
But just be kind.
No, that's
consistent.
literally what
Preach
you
that.
have to be in life because that's the first act of kindness you make with another person can build a relationship for life.
Yeah.
That's how I look at it.
That's what's gotten me this far. I think it's just being a kind person, building genuine connections with all these people through music. And I'm so thankful for it. I'm thankful to have built these meaningful relationships
Yep.
because of DJing. So just
Yeah,
She hates not being nice, honestly.
it's hard.
I try to be an asshole sometimes, but
she
I
can't do it.
can't.
She can't do it. Yeah.
I've been mean sometimes, and then the next day I'm like, gosh,
she
like, why'd
can't
I
do
do
it.
that?
I'm sorry.
She's so hard for her to kick people out of her
I'm
house.
sorry
It's
I
so
yelled
funny.
at you.
That shit's funny.
I'm a little too nice sometimes, I will admit, but whatever, man. It is what it is. I'm just a lover like that.
Yeah.
We need more people like that, though. That's important.
Yeah.
I'm like, lingerers, get out.
Scram, you gotta sleep on my couch. Let me get you a blanket. No.
Yeah, no, everyone knows. That's his house too. Everyone that comes over, sleep on. I'd rather have you sleep on my couch, even if I don't know you. I'd rather have you sleep on my couch than drive home drunk or anything.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly. It's not worth it.
Yeah. But thank you, Spaz, for
Appreciate
being
you
here
guys.
on Off the Menu podcast. Hopefully we get to make it out to some events and,
Yeah, I better see you guys on Sunday.
Or create our own.
So
Oh,
we are
Sunday.
planning, we want to plan a festival. Maybe we'll get you to headline there.
Okay.
That might be
do wanna
something we
plan
want to do.
a
So
festival,
yeah.
With all the artists we had. So
stay tuned for more, guys. I'm gonna make a reel for the shout out for before they come
HQ
out Sunday.
Brewing.
This
Yeah,
episode does come out Sunday.
yeah.
But thank you once again, sincerely Spaz. Check out everything in the description below. And yeah, make sure you guys stay tuned for more about nothing off the menu and what Midnight Strikes has in line for the summer. Peace out, y'all.
Thank you.
Play excellence, play proper, and play stupid. Wait, psych. That's
Stupid.
wrong. Play proper. Play excellence, play beautiful, play proper,
It's the
stupid.
remix.